Welcome to Leader Lifestyle Hub. As we have set the target of completing 200 books in the entire year, here comes book number 123. And the name of the book that we have today is The Barefoot Investor. Without any delay, let's get started on our book summary. This book has been written by Scott Pape. Let us see about the Scott Pape. Scott Pape is an author, television presenter, and radio commentator focused on personal finance. He is the best known through the persona, the Barefoot Investor, and he born on 1978 from Australia. So he is from Australia. So like there are lots of different in personal finance experts, Warren Buffett and Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. Lot of people are there. Let us see few guides that what Australian author is saying about the Barefoot Investor and the top 3 lessons from this book. The target audience of this book is the 27-year-old area manager who just started her professional career and has no financial system in place, and the 37-year-old father who wants to get out of his debt, and anyone who is scared to start investing. For those people, this book will help them with valuable lessons and 9 powerful steps. Without any delay, let's get started. So, let us see the small synopsis. The Barefoot Investor is an Australian farm boys, no BS guide to taking charge of your personal finances with a simple system focused on eliminating debt, living in the now, and still retiring in peace. Let us hear from the author himself, Scott Pape. You can continue living in the past, beating yourself up about the money mistakes you have made when you were younger, telling yourself you have left it too late. This is option 1. Or else you can rise up and make yourself proud. Which one you want, you can select. Beating yourself up or rise up and make yourself proud. Different people need different books at different times. Maybe you have your own financial system ready already or no debt left. But wherever you are in your journey, reading a new finance book once or twice a year will usually make you rethink your strategy. That in itself has value. And maybe the Barefoot Investor will do exactly that for you. Every country has their own version of the Dave Ramsey's total money makeover. Australia has Scott Pape, also known as the Barefoot Investor. He grew up on a farm where he learned to love the simply life. He'll always love to live the simple life. In order to keep the freedom, he had always known. He started his career in the stock market, but quickly realized finance was more complicated than making a few good picks. So instead, he took to cleaning up the crooked industry that is personal finance. Today, he is Australia's most trusted finance expert, frequently speaks on national TV, has advised the government and world-class sports teams, and once again lives on a farm with his wife and kids. The Barefoot Investor is his comprehensive guide, which since publication has sold over 4 lakhs copies. In 3 parts: planting, growing, and harvesting. There are 3 parts: planting, growing, harvesting. He shares 9 steps. 9 steps you can take towards financial freedom. It is one of our 14 best finance books we have ever have on our summaries list. Let us see the top 3 lessons. Here are the three lessons I see as most important. Simplify your money management by using different bank accounts. Shred your credit cards first and then start paying off your debt. Automate some of your retirement planning with index funds. These three are most important lessons. Simplify your money management by using different bank accounts. Spread your credit cards and then start paying off your debt. Automate some of your retirement planning with index funds. Let us see what practical steps you can take to improve your finances today. Lesson number 1. Manage your money with multiple bank accounts. In most couples, the men love to deal with the family's finances. Moving money around feels powerful. No matter how little you are shoveling from left to right and back. Whether the traditional gender roles apply or not, your partner may not love spreadsheets, budgeting, and investing as much as you do, or vice versa. You might not be interested in spreadsheets or budgeting and investing, but your partner might be interested. However, one of the first things Scott Pape realized about personal finance is that it is important to have both parents involved. This, in turn, requires a system that is simple enough to understand and explain in a few minutes. That's why Scott Pape came up with a serviette strategy. It's a 3-bucket structure to manage all incoming money, and it fits on a single napkin. Let us see what are the 3-bucket structure. Here are the 3 tiers. The first tier is blow tier. This is the bucket for all your everyday expenses. A bit of splurging and some emergency money. So everyday expenses account can be treated as blow type structure. The second tier is mozo, a place for long-term savings in case of a bigger financial rough patch. Should ideally be 3 months of expenses, whatever your current 3 months of whatever your month expense. If suppose your monthly expense is around 70,000 to 80K or 1 lakh, make sure that your mojo strategy or mojo tier account should have 3 months of it, means 3 lakhs in the account. And the third tier of the account bucket structure is grow bucket, where your retirement and wealth investments go. You can set up the entire system of these 3 in 5 bank accounts. Let us see what are the categories that you can categorize of your bank accounts. First bank account is daily. 60% of your income goes here to cover your rental, food, mortgage, etc. Second category is splurge, where we can see is that 10% is for short-term fun treats like going to movies or a new handbag or shopping or any short-term fun treats like you go for trips or you go for vacations. Vacations comes under next one. Okay. So just for short-term fun treats like movies or shopping. Let us see the third category, smile account. 10% for long-term rewards like a vacation. Like if you want to go for abroad or if you want to go for foreign trips. For that purpose, you can use the smile account. And the fourth type of account you can set is fire extinguisher. 20% used to stuff burning holes in your pocket like credit card debt. And the fifth type of bank account called as mojo, an account with a separate bank where all extra cash goes, for example, from overtime hours or a garage sale. So these are the 5 different types of accounts. First one is daily account, where your rental, bills, food, mortgage, all the payments will go from that daily account. Splurge is all about short-term fun treats. Smile is all about long-term rewards. Fire extinguisher is all about stuff burning holes, like a credit card debts. So here is a percentage: 60%, 70%, 80%, 100%. This is the Mozo account is like a separate account where all extra cash goes. Means apart from this, if you have any extra cash from this here, you can move that into Mozo account. The big trick is directing your money where it is supposed to go before it gets there. Within the system, you can manage your finances in less than an hour per month, even if you don't like dealing with it. Let me repeat this. The big trick here is directing your money where it is supposed to go before it gets there. With this system, you can manage your finances in less than 1 hour per month, even if you don't like dealing with it. Let us see the lesson number 2. Start eliminating your debt by cutting up your credit cards. Once you have set up your buckets of 3 buckets, which are nothing but blow bucket, mozo bucket, and grow bucket, Scott Pape has an interesting take on how you can instantly build momentum. Take a pair of scissors and cut all your credit cards into tiny pieces. Paying off your credit card debt first is a common strategy. It's usually small enough to be manageable, but big enough to make you feel you have accomplished something meaningful. However, by destroying your credit cards first, you eliminate the possibility of racking up more debt with them while you are trying to catch up. Once you have burned those bridges, it's time to get cracking. Call your bank and tell them about an 18-month zero interest offer from your competitor bank. You might not have that, but you don't need to. As long as it gets them to reduce your interest and fees on your current credit card debt, that is completely fine. With the best conditions set, you can start using your money from your fire extinguisher account to slowly pay down your debt and get the ball rolling, like money management or money moving from one account to another account. Let us see the lesson number 3. Use your index funds for long-term and automated growth. Living debt-free is one thing, but actively growing your money is another side of the coin. Living debt-free is one side of the coin, whereas actively growing your money is another side of the coin. And that is the main thing. To most people, the active part seems risky and daunting. Hence, Scott Pape recommends dipping your toe into the water with an approach to investing we have discussed on our 4 minutes before, index funds. First commercialized by Jacques Bogle in the 1970s, these nifty investments vehicles simply track and trace the biggest, most common stocks in a given industry or geographic region. Let us take an example. The Vanguard Total World Stock Index Fund models a basket of over 8,000 stocks worldwide. Vanguard Total World Stock Index Fund models a basket of over 8,000 stocks worldwide, thus echoing annual global stock market returns at just 0.19% in the fees. After all, once the stocks are selected for the year, there is not much to update. Since the fund manager does not buy and sell stocks all the time, you don't pay them a premium. Not even Warren Buffett beats the stock market as a whole. So as a first source of the long-term automated growth, index funds are your best choice. And Vanguard offers a whole variety of them. Just pick one and get started. Let us see what is Vanguard Total World Stock Index Fund in detail, as well as do research on index funds today. So this is the Vanguard Total World Stock Index Fund ETF. If you see the last 5 years, so the value of that stock is 76 USD at the time, and now also it has raised up to 96 from the past 5 years, 75 to 94. If you see the 1 year, even 92, 96, it is completely rising, 89 to 95. Even if you see 1 month, 99, it has been down. If you see the 5 days, 96, it is a same rate. And if you see the 1 day, it is rising. So invest in time in terms of index funds. Let us see what is index funds also. Index fund is a portfolio of stocks or bonds designed to mimic the composition and performance of a financial market index. And here are few researches you can do, which index funds are best, and this is all terms and conditions apply. What I love from this book summary is 3 parts: planting, growing, and harvesting. So these are the 3 parts involved in the management of money. So the author says that set up 5 accounts, like all the other financial experts also says that use a TWCGO or use your 6 money jars, money management system. A lot of people already say, but this is the person from Australia who became the Barefoot investor and who became the millionaire in the no run. And I always love this type of calculation and categorization. And sometimes I followed it, and I would like to learn more and more about this. And today I would like to learn about index funds as well as you learn about it, and let us see what we have learned in today's lessons, and tomorrow we will see the recap of this. And if you will have any doubts or if you have any lessons, share them in the comments below. Stay connected and keep progressing. See you in another